I want to talk about eating the bugs, okay? I have been a vegan since August of 2013, so we're almost at 9 years right now, next month. And let me tell you something. It is not the vegan agenda that you eat bugs. We do not want you to eat bugs. We don't eat bugs. There's some vegans out there that accidentally eat figs, not knowing that figs contain fig wasps. There's some people who eat raspberries who accidentally eat some bugs in there, but there's nothing about veganism that includes eating bugs. So I get that a lot of the meat eaters and meat eating community out there are like, this is the vegan agenda, the gay vegan agenda. Somehow it's in your twisted animal abuse loving mind that you think that we want you to eat bugs. You think that Bill Gates is a vegan. You think that these guys are vegan. They're not vegans. Vegans and you, vegans and meat eaters, can literally shake hands in agreement over this one thing. We don't want to eat bugs. I don't want you to eat bugs. So you might think to yourself, deep in the heart of the heart of his heart, when Adam is sleeping at night, he's thinking to himself, yeah, we're gonna take your cows away from you so that you can't eat them anymore, but we're gonna give you bugs. They're forcing us to eat bugs. I don't want you to eat bugs either. It's not like an either or in my mind where I think, well, the amount of land that is used and the amount of crops and water that goes into raising a calf into like a 400-pound cow and all that stuff that goes into it and the vegetation that's required versus some bugs. I'm not doing this weird calculation in my head where I would prefer that you eat bugs. I don't want you to eat bugs, and I don't want you to eat cows equally. Neither. So if we're talking about protein supplements, how about some legumes? How about some beans? How about some fava beans? How about some... Many things contain protein. I mean, cashews. Think of all the nut proteins that you could be having. I mean, what is so... By the way, what is this obsession with protein? Is everybody a protein expert all of a sudden? What? You've become a protein expert all of a sudden? You know exactly how much protein you need to have in a day? Have you ever thought, maybe I'm eating too much protein? Do you think all proteins are created equal, by the way? Do you think that acidic flesh protein of a dead animal is the same as a fava bean protein? Do you think that all proteins are equal? Because they're not. So, yeah. I just want to say, real clear, tell your friends who eat meat that Adam, who has been vegan for 10 years, whose family runs all these restaurants, you know, it's not a secret that we have 200-something staff around all these restaurants in the Niagara region. It's not a secret. I don't want you to eat bugs. We don't want you to eat bugs. On the vegan side of it, on the non-vegan side of it, from our family restaurants, from my kids, to everybody I know, nobody wants to eat bugs. We're not trying to get you to eat bugs. And I don't think to myself in my heart of hearts, yeah, these guys are eating bugs now because Stephen Colbert and RDJ, the guy who plays Iron Man, because these guys are endorsing you to eat bugs. Anything before veganism, right? Anything before veganism. Literally anything, including eating freaking cockroaches. Nobody's talking about the parasites. Nobody's talking about what's going to happen when you strictly consume bug protein. I feel like the world's gone mad. So, if you eat bugs, that's on you. You know, don't bring that over here to the vegan community saying that we're trying to force you on it. There's no vegans out here eating bugs. So, please, educate yourself. Talk to a vegan. Grab a vegan and say, hey, do you want us to eat bugs? Just talk to us. I'll tell you. You know, we used to eat meat. All of you guys think, I could never go vegan. We all said the same thing. All of us said the same thing. Every vegan out there, except if you've been vegan since birth, like my son Tyler, who's 9 now, all of us have said the same thing at some point. Everybody who chose to go vegan would tell you that, hey, we all said the same thing. And by the way, we're all existing somehow magically fine 9 years later. somehow existing and thriving without eating all these dead animals. So we don't want you to eat bugs. It's not a vegan thing. It's not a part of the vegan agenda. There's no part in veganism where we're like, we want them to eat. We don't want all the meat eaters to eat the bugs. It's not like some satanic Malthusian. We're not trying to do this to you. So please talk to a vegan and educate yourself or look it up for yourself. It's not a part of the vegan agenda that you eat bugs. We don't want you to eat bugs. We don't eat bugs either. Peace out!